Hey guys, it's Cringe here. So I'm gonna do my run through of week one wide receivers. There's gonna end up being a lot of these guys, so in some of these spots I might just name the guys I would play opposed to all the guys. Here and there I'll let you know a couple guys maybe I wouldn't play, but I'm gonna try to go through as many of the wide receivers as I can. I'm just trying to remember them off the top of my head. I'm just looking at each matchup, who plays who. It doesn't show any players, so bear with me on who I can remember and who I might forget. So the first matchup is the Ravens at the Chiefs. The Ravens, Zay Flowers, Rashad Bateman, Mark Andrews. I'm starting Flowers. I'm starting Andrews. I'll probably lay off Bateman for now. The Chiefs, Rashee Rice, Travis Kelce. Hollywood Brown is out for this game, I'm pretty sure. They got the young guys. Is it Worthy? So for Kansas City, I'm starting Rice, and I'm starting Kelce. Let's see, the next matchup is the Packers and the Eagles. For the Packers, they've got a bunch of guys. You got Christian Watson, Romeo Doubs, there's Jaden Reed, Luke Musgrave. Probably starting Jaden Reed. I'm not sure which of the two between Watson and Doubs. They do have Dontavian Wicks too. I'm probably staying away from those guys, watching and seeing what they do in week one. Watson could have a game. I don't know. Philly has a tough defense. On the Eagles side of the ball, you're starting A.J. Brown. You're starting Devontae Smith. I'm probably going to start the tight end too. I don't know why I can't think of his name right now. Dallas Goedert. I'm going to start all those guys. Next up is the Steelers and the Falcons. I know the Steelers have George Pickens, Pat Freiermuth. Pickens is, he had his points last year, but he was also a number 2. So this year he's a number 1. I'm not sure I want to mess with him yet until I see something, so I'm probably not going to play Pickens. I like Pickens. Freiermuth, he was banged up a lot last year. I'm probably not going to play him either. On the Falcons side, you got Kyle Pitts, Drake London, Darnell Mooney. Probably playing Drake London. You obviously got to start Pitts. He was probably one of the top tight ends taken. I want to see something from him first, but Mooney, I'm probably going to wait and see. He should be good in this offense. Then you got the Cardinals and the Bills. The Bills have a bunch of wide receivers that are new. Keon Coleman, the rookie, I'd say he's probably a safe start. Dalton Kincaid. I want to see something from the other guys, though. I'm not playing Dawson Knox. Shakir might be the guy that they go to, but I want to see it first. Curtis Samuel, I want to see it first, so I'm probably not playing him. On the Cardinals side, you got Marvin Harrison Jr. Buffalo is a tough matchup, but I know that they have a bunch of different D-backs now, so I'm playing Marvin Harrison Jr. I'm starting him. Trey McBride, I'm starting Trey McBride. Everybody after that, not really sure who they have, so I can't really do the input. I know they got the young guy. Is it Michael Wilson maybe? I'm not playing him. You got the Titans and the Bears, so I'm not sure if DeAndre Hopkins is ready to play yet. They got Calvin Ridley. They got the tight end with the weird name. I mean, I'd probably play Calvin Ridley. Everybody else, I want to wait. I want to see what they do. The Bears, though, they have DJ Moore, Keenan Allen. They got the rookie, Rome, Cole Kmet. So I'm playing Kmet. I'm playing DJ Moore. I want to see what the rookie does first, and Keenan Allen is big time, and if he's not injured, you should probably play him. So Next up is the Patriots and the Bengals. Jamar Chase still hasn't practiced. T. Higgins is one of the top guys. You're going to play T. Higgins. They now have Mike Gesicki at tight end. I like Gesicki. He's playing his former team in the Patriots. I'd say start Gesicki. You're probably obviously going to start Jamar Chase, but if he starts rusty, you know why. The Patriots, Hunter Henry, he's probably a safety. He's going to be a safety net for the quarterback, so I'd probably play Hunter Henry, but everybody else I'm staying away from. I don't think Kendrick Bourne's ready. I don't know about Demario Douglas. He looked good. I don't know. I'm just not sure about Patriots receivers yet. Next up is the Texans and the Colts. The Colts have, Josh Downs, Alec Pierce. I believe they have a rookie too. I mean, Josh Downs maybe. Might play Josh Downs because somebody's got to catch something, but other than Josh Downs, I'm staying away from Colts wide receivers this week. The Texans, on the other hand, you got Stephon Diggs, Nico Collins, Tank Dell, Dalton Schultz. I'm playing all those guys. So, next up is the Jaguars and the Dolphins. You're playing Jalen Waddle. You're playing Tyreek Hill. Beckham's not ready to play yet. Jonnu Smith at tight end now. I like him. He had a good year last year. I want to see what he does first. We usually don't utilize tight ends, but we brought Jonnu Smith in for a reason. I know he's a good blocker, but so is Durham Smith. So Jaguars, though, they got Christian Kirk, Evan Engram. I'm playing those guys. After that, though, I know they got Gabe Davis. I want to see him in the new offense first before I start him. Next up is the Panthers and the Saints. I'm playing Chris Olave. Tight ends are hit or miss. This could be a Taysom Hill game. It could be a Juwan Johnson game. I'm staying away from their tight ends in week 1. Even though it does look like a good matchup, this could be a game where Taysom Hill gets 3 touchdowns, but it could also be a game where he gets 0 points. So on the Panthers side, I'm playing Deontay Johnson. I'm playing Adam Thielen. And their tight ends, is Tommy Tremble. I'm staying away from their tight ends for now until they figure out which one's going to be the guy. They do have Jonathan Mingo, the rookie from last year. I'm staying away from him too for now. Then you get the Vikings and the Giants. You're obviously going to play Justin Jefferson. I don't know if Jordan Addison's ready. If he is, you play him too. I don't know if Hawkinson's ready, so I'm not sure you want to play him. The Giants, they got the rookie. They got Malik Neighbors. I don't know. Somebody has to do something, so I would say you could probably play Neighbors in this game. I'd stay away from like Hyatt and I forget who else they have. If it's Darius Slayton or Sterling Shepard, I'd just stay away from those guys. The tight ends, I'd just stay away from the Giants pass catchers for this week. Then you get the Raiders and the Chargers. Chargers have a bunch of new guys at wide receiver. They got the rookie from last year, Quentin Johnson, I think. I'm going to play Ladd McConkey. I'm not really sure who they have at tight end now. I know they did a bunch of flip-flopping around. The Raiders, you're starting Devontae Adams. Jacoby Myers might be a safe play too, though. Who else do they got? They got Bowers and Mayer. I want to see what they do first, so I'm probably not going to play the Raiders tight ends yet. Bowers has big-time potential. Like I said, I'm not sure who the Chargers are going to roll out with tight end. So it's, Hayden Hurst, Will Disley. I'm going to stay away from them for now. Next up is the Broncos and the Seahawks. Same thing. The Broncos just have like a bunch of weird wide receivers. It's Marvin Mims, and I'm not even sure. Seattle, though, you're going to play DK Metcalf, obviously, and you're going to play, I would play Jackson Smith, the Jigba, too. I know they got the other guy, the older guy there. Let's see. I'm not really sure who Denver has, but I'm staying away from them. They got the tight end Dulcich. I like him. I'm probably not playing him right now. Seattle, I think, has Noah Fant at tight end. Denver is his former team, so I guess you could maybe play Noah Fant. I mean, that might be a sneaky play. Let's see, the Cowboys and the Browns. You're playing CeeDee Lamb. You're playing Amari Cooper. I mean, after that, though, I do like Njoku. I don't know if I like the matchup. Dallas has Ferguson. I don't know if I like the matchup. Brandon Cooks. I mean, I'd say start Amari Cooper, and I'd say start CeeDee Lamb. And, I mean, like I said, Ferguson and Njoku, I really don't like the matchups there. Then you got the Commanders and the Buccaneers. You're starting Godwin. You're starting Mike Evans. I'm probably not going to play Cade Otton in this game. Washington has Zach Ertz at tight end now. I don't know. He's a little older. You probably want to see what he does first. But Scary Terry, I'd start Scary Terry. I'm not really sure who else they have going behind him. So I'd say probably sit the rest of those guys. Then you get the Rams and the Lions. That's a huge matchup. I like this matchup all around. Both teams have a decent defense, but both teams have really good offenses. You're starting Puka Nacua. You're starting Cooper Kupp. I believe they've got Parkinson at tight end because Higbee's out for a while. I don't know if I'm in on Parkinson yet. He is a big guy. I want to see what he does first. Detroit, you're starting Laporta. You're starting Amon-Ra St. Brown. And I think Jameson Williams is going to be a huge, huge performer this year. I think this is his year to finally step up and do something. I'm starting him too. And then the last matchup is the Jets and the 49ers. So I'm playing Ayuk, even though he hasn't been around. The Jets have the tough defense, and maybe Sauce shadows him. I'm still going to play Ayuk. I'm playing Deebo Samuel. I'm playing George Kittle. On the Jets side, you're playing Garrett Wilson. I'd like to see what Mike Williams does first, and then the tight end there too. I can't think of his damn name right now. Conklin, is it? Tyler Conklin. I'm probably not playing him. He is a beast. But Garrett Wilson, I'm going to go with Garrett Wilson. And that does it for the wide receivers. I'm going to have to go back and do more homework on those, figure out more about a couple of these teams I'm not really sure of off the top of my head, and try to find some 3 and 4s down each team's depth chart. But thanks for watching.